Yo, what's good with everybody, man? It's B New coming right back at you. I just can't believe after last night how the Clippers, I don't ever even want to hear the word Clippers. Even if I'm at a barbershop, which I'm balls, or I'm not really going to be at a barbershop, but anyway, I don't want to hear nothing about Clippers. I don't want to see nothing about the Clippers. It's a crying shame. It's so good that they went and got a stadium out there in Inglewood, where the Great Western Forum used to be. Y'all going out there to Inglewood because you don't even deserve to play in the Staples Center with the Lakers. You 0-8 every time you had a chance to get to the Western Conference Finals. And I mean, that's just the past. That's just that as an organization. And see, Kawhi, you had a chance, Kawhi. You had a chance. You could have came and joined LeBron in LA. But what you choose to do? You chose not to join LeBron. You chose to wait to the last minute and trick the Lakers like you was going to sit up here and sign with the Lakers because you said, well, no, I'm going to go with the Clippers instead and bring Paul George at the last minute. That way you can block off the whole free agent market so LeBron couldn't pick up no free agents. But like the great organization that the Lakers are, what did they do? They went out and plugged in pieces, Danny Green, and everything that they had to do in order to put together a team that could compete for a championship. Meanwhile, you should have went on to the Lakers where you could have played third fiddle like you were. Everybody act like he really did something. The Finals MVPs that he got with the Spurs, you were not the main player on the team, my bro. It wasn't Kawhi Leonard. Do y'all got such a short-term memory that y'all don't remember that was Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, and Tim Duncan team? And Kawhi Leonard was just like the icing on the cake because they were smart enough to get him from Indiana because they saw something good because Popovich took the Spurs to the playoffs for 20 years in a row. That's organizational talent. And then, like I said, he sit up here and won the finals last year. Look how good Toronto is. He needed Siakam last night. He needed Kyle Lowry last night. Paul George, where was he at? Playoff Paul, playoff Pete, what did he get? 10 points? 10 points. Kawhi Leonard, 14.6 out of what, 24? Don't ever mention this man's name. And LeBron had a meltdown in the finals. Listen, man, first of all, the first finals LeBron went to, he carried a trash team to the finals. He shouldn't even beat Detroit, but he was able to just to get to those finals. And then he lost to the Spurs team. Oh, he might have got swept, but look how young he was in getting them there. 23, 24 years old to get to the finals. He wasn't even supposed to be there. And then, he melted down against Dallas. Trust what I'm telling y'all. Basketball is all about chemistry. And when you got somebody as close friends as LeBron James and Dwayne Wade, LeBron had to understand. D-Wade had to go to him and say, look, man, this is your team. I think it was just some chemistry issues, but no excuse. Dallas was a hell of a team that year. Do everybody remember? Okay, people kill me. LeBron trash. He melted down against Dallas, man. The man Dallas beat them. But let me ask you this. People who say that be saying Kobe is better than LeBron. But hold on. Didn't that same Dallas team sweep OKC? Didn't that same Dallas team sweep OKC? Didn't that same Dallas team sweep the Lakers en route to beating Miami? So let me ask you this. With a Hall of Famer Dirk Nowitzki on the team and a Hall of Famer Jason Kidd on the team, surrounded by some fabulous role players with Jason Terry, amongst others, why is it so bad that LeBron and them lost? Wasn't Magic 5-4 in the finals? He went 9 times. Jordan went 6. Magic went 9. He was 5-4. There is some dignity in losing. It is a team sport. LeBron don't go out like Willie Lump Lump. When have you known LeBron to get 10 points in a game 7? When have you known LeBron to get 10 points in a game 7? Go look up any LeBron James statistics in any game 7, and you're going to see he laid it all out on the line. Every single time. Every single time he did. And Kawhi, for you to go out and get 14 points. Paul George, you throwing the ball up off the side of the backboard. Man, you need to really be ashamed of yourself. Patrick Beverly, what is all that trash? I'm so glad that Dame Dollar and them got on y'all ass last night. I'm so glad because y'all deserve that. Now where y'all going? Go on to Cabo, go on to Cancun, go on to wherever you need to go. But anyway, I'm going to come back at y'all with this Denver and this Lakers matchup because I don't want anybody out there that's in Laker Nation or any LeBron fans or anybody like that to sit up here and think that, it's a gimme now because you playing Denver. And the stuff that really kill me is people like Skip Bayless out here going to say, it's a cakewalk now. It's a cakewalk now. Well, how's it a cakewalk now? Well, do that mean it was a cakewalk for the Clippers? Do that mean it was a cakewalk for the Clippers? I mean, how's it a cakewalk for LeBron now? Was it a cakewalk for the Clippers, Skip? Was it a cakewalk for the Clippers? I mean, I just don't understand how it's a cakewalk for him now that the Clippers are gone. So if the Clippers were so good, why didn't they beat Denver? Oh, but that was the perfect matchup against the Lakers. But like I said, I'm going to get into matchups because, to be honest, in my personal opinion, I think that Denver is actually a favorable matchup for the Lakers because of Jokić. Jokić is a tremendous talent. I mean, the way he can put his stamp on the game, he put his stamp on the game in the way LeBron do, with his pass and his assist, to be a big man, to be nimble on his feet, to be able to play defense, control the boards and the paint and all the things that he brings to the game. But see, they going against Los Angeles Lakers. You understand what I'm saying? They going against the Los Angeles Lakers, and that means they got some big men. And let me tell y'all something. Dwight Howard didn't get to play last series. See all that small ball, Dwight Howard didn't get to play. JaVale McGee didn't get to play. Man, they licking they chops right now for Jokić. They looking at Jokić like, Jokić? Man, they can't wait. Do you understand me? Do you like Jokić? You a Jokić. You understand what I'm saying? That's going to be a joke to them because they long. I mean, I understand what Jamal Murray's saying, and I like what he doing. I like what he doing. I love Denver as a team, and they got a lot of continuity. And to be honest, they got a lot of more playing time. But I don't like the way the Clippers made excuses saying, well, Denver had all this playing time together, and, you know, we only had so many games. Man, I don't care. You got a reputation to uphold on the line. You so-called one of the best in the world. Paul George, you as well. And you went out like Willie Lump Lump. So let's just go ahead and be honest and call it what it is. You cannot handle the pressure or the spotlight. Kawhi Leonard, y'all, like even Paul George said after the game, I'm not used to being in this position. You know, I'm used to being a hunter and not the hunted. Because when he was at Indiana, he wasn't that way. When he was with Westbrook and OKC, it wasn't that way. So now you the prohibited favorites. I kind of knew when they had all the pressure on them that this would happen. Because they had all this pressure on them, and they not used to having the pressure. And I mean, these wide open shots, you going right off of the backboard, family. You going off the backboard, family. So, I mean, it's funny that they lost because all the people that, you know, talk all that trash about Clippers this and Clippers that, you know, it's over with for them. But at the same time, you know, I'm kind of upset that it won't be a good finals, Western Conference final like I had really wanted it to be. But at the end of the day, the good thing about it is it's going to probably be LA against Boston. I know Miami played excellent last night, but I really think Boston going to come away and win that series just because I feel like with Marcus Smart and Kemba Walker and Tatum, I think he's going to come back real vicious. Like, you know, the good old days, Boston against LA. The way it should be, you know, the way it's always been. So we'll see. It's going to be very interesting. Everybody going to start already making excuses saying LeBron, it was easy. They were in a bubble. There were no fans. He didn't have pressure. So whatever. If that's the case, it would have been easier for everybody else. Then I hear people like Stack 5, you know, Stack 5 the homie, but I done heard him. He give LeBron praise and this and that. But, you know, in his heart, then he be saying stuff like, well, he been in the league 17 years. You know, that's a long time. It's just how long he been able to stay healthy. Well, that's a testament to greatness, my boy. Because if that's the case, then everybody would do it. Why everybody not in the league for 17 years? I mean, of course, his God-given talent and attributes, you know what I'm saying, about LeBron and his makeup, but the way the work and the amount of time that he put into his body. But anyway, once again, be new, right on to the real. Death to the fakers. I'm going to come with a video for the breakdown of the next matchup between Denver and LA. Like, subscribe, share the hell out of this video. For all these LeBron haters out here, share the hell out of this video. Hit that bell, subscribe to the channel, and also leave some comments below so I can interact with y'all and just see what's popping. And also leave some comments on what videos y'all want. I got the Paul Pierce video that's gonna be coming soon. It's gonna be coming real soon, and I ain't even gonna lie, I got love for Paul Pierce, but this is coming soon. Y'all need to hear this. Right on to the real. Death to the fakers. We out.